A1.
Are you already awake?
As if I could sleep in the middle of the day with that racket outside.
And the devil and his men will take the watch tonight. Perhaps you can rest then. But now we must go. Ziska sent me. He wants to speak with you.
What does he want?
As you know, he doesn't talk much. And now that he's the commander of a besieged fortress,
How do things outside look?
the Praggers are lying low in the village and building another camp on the road to... No answer has come from Jobst yet.
So in other words,
Why?
where will I find Zizka?
On the walls. And then you can see Janos for breakfast. And and our new friend Musa was asking about you.
All right, I'll go and see them after.
Listen, Henry. Before we go and see Ziska, I have some advice for you.
Go on. Let's hear it then.
Don't question Ziska's commands. Especially not in front of Peter of Pisa.
Why? What happened between them?
The Lord of Pisac is none too happy that because of us, the Praggers are plundering his estate.
What a mess.
And if he sees any indication of a rift between us, then he could entertain dangerous ideas.
I understand.
That's good.
Here, Mutt!
I don't have any food for you.
Leather's rotten, but otherwise, you can see the fine craftsmanship. Show them a bit of love, and by evening, they'll wonder what is new.
We should negotiate with them before they take everything I own.
So, what should we do then? Just give them the silver along with an apology?
What good would that silver be to us if we starved them?
Peter, I have orders for you, Henry.
Wait, gentlemen. I don't mean to interrupt, but
I believe we have...
Really? Then I'd be interested to know what these honorable...
Are you wondering how von Berghoff managed to disappear?
Me? You believed him as much as I did. While you were all celebrating the victory...
There's nothing we can do about it. Enough about that bastard.
We can't come to an agreement on whether or not we should try negotiating with the
I think the devil has already closed off.
Even if negotiation was still possible, the Praggers won't leave without the silver, and we can't give it to them. Otherwise, this would all be for nothing. And Peter, if you're concerned that the Praggers are plundering, Jobst will gladly compensate you once we give him that silver.
Let's just hope the walls...
And that's exactly what I...
What do you want to talk about?
Sir Peter and I have agreed that I'll be in charge of defending the fortress. But I can't be everywhere at once. I'm giving command of a company to people I trust. And you are one of those people.
Me? You want me to be a commander?
Well, it's about time, isn't it? You're a good fellow, and I know you'll take care...
Thanks.
I hope so.
How many men...
6. I'm giving you Kubianka to help with commanding. And Samuel is...
There'll be a few men from Radzi Kobula's company as well. I think you'll know them.
And a few
nice.
of mine. So, unless you need something else,
Who else will...
I've given a new company to you, Capon, and the Devil. Captain Frenzel is in charge of the rest of the men, but I still have the final say in all matters.
Right. I'll be off to meet my company then.
Don't worry, Henry. It's a solid group of men.
Have them report to you, and give them their first orders. So,
I saw your new men playing dice in the outer bailey.
I've come for food.
For sure. Here, for ration.
How are we with...
Not bad. With supply
How much do we...
for fuel.
I'm not happy.
So you want her.
Oh, that's why
Give me
I...
some more...
You get...
That's why I don't have my food anymore. Rations and all that. I see.
Here he is.
Let's drink fuck.
What do you need courage for? If we're going to be fighting side...
Look at him. A commander for barely a...
It is too bad.
What have you come to tell us?
Fair enough. Now why don't you two we'll talk about the rest.
I cannot wait to...
Well, let us...
Oh, girl. Where the hell is everybody?
Henry,
You want to talk?
I cannot complain, my friend. But I do not know enough swear words in your language, but seriously. The fever has gone down, and the arrow did not hit, thanks mostly to Catherine here. She's...
I could take even better care of him if he didn't go wandering.
I see you've set up...
Someone has to put you fellas back together. Since you don't know...
Catherine has mastered this art. Many learned men could envy. It is a pity I did not know that earlier. I would have given her more to do in the camp than...
I've come here to thank you for what you did for...
Come now. If you had not helped me when they wanted to accuse me of Sir Hans' murder,
Yeah.
Rosa, maybe I should have left with you when you gave me the opportunity. But who could have known they would begin shooting at me?
Do you need help with anything?
We've gathered up all the supplies we could...
Maybe you could tell the others to try not...
Or just to die straight.
But if you have any injury or ailment, come here.
I ought to leave.
Take care.
And don't forget we're here. If you happen to fall off the walls.
I'll remember that.
Don't worry, you'll be fine.
We've been through...
Why? All right, King of... He then took the throne.
What's that?
A lot. Although...
And what about...
I know that...
Have you...
I think I do...
Did...
I was... So yeah...
I'd like...
I can't... Really? Maybe you can...
Alright, so I can come back to him at any point to get treated. Get my ass up there, don't I?
You alright? How come?
We live in when the attack began.
I'm sure they... I saw it with my own eyes from the wall. The Pragas were in... I'm sure you'll meet up.
We have kin in Old Kutna. Thanks for what you...
I reckon you'll have no such luck.
I'm sorry.
You guys are really out of the way.
Exactly. And the... What brings you here?
My duty.
My word. Who would have thought this would happen?
You mean at the pond where you and Zizka attacked us?
Right, well, no one told her. It was a mistake. And
But I haven't come here. We've been through a lot since then. But now...
No. I just hope I don't die as poor as I was on.
So that's why you're doing this?
Hey, brother, you're talking to the ones who always get the short end.
That doesn't mean we won't, but you could make sure we find...
You see, people always need to...
I understand you. But those men aren't out there to bring us good tidings. So, grab your things and join the others in the outer bailey. You'll get your orders there. We're not just going to hand them the silver now.
Most certainly not.
I need those arrows. It's a robbing. I do not want to rob.
Been given brand new crossbows from Sir Peter's armory, so take good care of them. If you run out of ammunition,
Yannick and Yaroslav.
Would you look at this big-eared boy?
well, this is unbelievable. Why, if it isn't Henry the blacksmith himself.
No, wait. The son of Sir Radzik.
Indeed. The boy's almost a lord. I'm glad to see you again.
I'm glad to see you too, lads. I hardly recognised you at first.
They're from the castle,
What's with the
if
beards?
I remember correctly.
Me and Yannick bet we wouldn't shave till we got home.
And whoever has the shortest beard will have to pay the other one's bill at the tavern. Me, of course.
Don't listen to him. I'm winning.
Zizka's made me a commander.
We know. We volunteered for your company.
We'd rather have Henry of Skalitz than Lord Capon with his nose in the air, or that madman the devil.
If there's anyone who'll get us through this, that boy survived his own death.
Get up and wait here for the others.
Well, that boy's taking his...
Aye. You might even think he knows what he's doing.
Come on, I know what I'm doing, guys. I know what I'm doing.
How's it looking?
We have enough ammunition for now, but when they come again...
All right. So you're in charge of the smithy?
You are a black... We found a lot of very old weapons in the fort, so... If... Auf Wiedersehen, mein Herr. God bless you, sir.
I'm probably going to move those back as well, but... Prepare everything I got.
Do you want to help us? Sharpen these swords then.
All done.
I'm sorry.
I had a look.
Let me see that. Amazing. Great work. Der ist danke. So, möge Gott mit dir sein.
All right, company.
Well, Commander, have you prepared?
You're in luck then. Stay by.
It is true. I've seen Henry fight many times. We could not have a better commander.
Still, I hope I don't have to...
Come now. I'll be glad to see what kind of warrior our boy from Skalitz has become.
Fuck, Mikesh. Are you hearing this? He really thinks we'll make it through this alive.
Well, I'd love to believe that, my friend.
What are your orders, Henry?
The Pragas aren't ready to mount another attack yet. Prepare your weapons. The next attack won't be too...
All right, men. Oh, and Henry, tonight you will be checking the...
All right. I think I've already done my rounds around the castle, so...
Here you are, Henry. If you have a moment.
I did not even see you.
What's up?
I thought we could have a little chat. We've both been given command of a company.
Well, a commander is nothing without good men.
You've had command for less than a day, but you're already spouting Henry of Skalitz, a modern-day Alexander the Great. I had no idea you had this.
I've picked up a few things. And what about you? You're quite experienced when it comes to giving orders, right?
Bollocks. Ordering someone to bring you wine is different, whereas I have plenty of experience with the former. In the case of the latter...
Aye. I'm used to following...
We were both trying to show off. We wanted to deliver that letter to Trusk.
Things have got a bit complicated, haven't they?
Tell me about it. But we can't give up now. Well, enough talk.
You too.
I won't disturb you any longer. Rest.
Later at night.
Time for watch, you lazy sack of shit.
All right. I'm going already.
Eat some food. I don't really have that many food, huh? Ooh, I do have points I can use, though.
Any news?
We've run out.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
What?
What's going on?
Kurva! Christ, don't tell anyone.
I know how to punch him.
Careful.
You check things, Henry?
How are things? Is everything all right?
Quite like grave.
Let's hope it's not the quiet before the storm.
Anything fuck up, I sound alarm.
Sounds good. What the hell happened out here?
To arms! To arms! We're under attack! Ladders against the walls! Knock them down!
Watch out! I can't get a shot in.
Everyone here? Jesus, everyone's still running here. Am I supposed to be speaking to him?
My God, he's dead.
There he comes.
Guards, quickly!
We're already here, buddy. Taking your sweet ass time, Han.
Do you know anything about von Bergov's escape?
To tell the truth, it cost me quite a lot of sleep. And most of all, I couldn't imagine how a fancy lord could escape.
Oh, you're right.
Usually, the bastard was deceiving us the whole time. In the meantime, when he was let out for air, he stole a piece of wire from the fort.
What?
Believe it or not, I found it lying discarded. All he had to do was wait for the right moment.
Damn.
And what happened next?
He took the covers from the bed, slipped across the hall to another chamber, and lowered himself from the window.
You're telling me?
Aye, believe it or not.
I don't know.
I saw that bed cover in the moat. How do you... I suppose it didn't hold his weight and came loose. Look, I wouldn't have expected the noble Lord von Berg. That's exactly it, see? There's simply no... How the hell did they manage to get inside without anyone noticing?
They killed one of Pisek's men and...
I didn't expect something so deceptive. Although, after the devil shot at them, we can't...
I took over he was wasted, and he woke me up early. I think he...
Damn. I won't let it go this time. His Nate. Thanks, Henry. I'll talk. What else can you tell me?
What'll we do now?
We must bolster our patrols. We can't afford a cock. On the other hand, we mustn't overdo it. Your men saved our asses. Mainly because... Good work, Henry. We'll take it from...
Day 11. Fucking hell.
It seems they are very keen on having this silver. I wasn't expecting them to move so fast. We need to do something about this.
I'm sure they'd love to get the silver. Just let them try.
Gentlemen, tough words will not win us the battle. We have no response yet from Jobst. Our supplies are running thin, our ammunition is running out, and the moat will be filled in any day now. I propose reopening negotiations with them.
Fuck negotiating.
Yes, it will get us nowhere.
But we can't just sit here. They're advancing too quickly. We have to slow them down somehow.
And slow them down we shall. They think they've driven us into a corner, so we'll have to convince them of the opposite. We'll attack them.
What? But that would be suicide.
I agree. What exactly are we going to attack?
They've made themselves nice and comfy in the village below the fortress. And they're building their bloody barricades, ladders, and God knows what else. All of it has to burn.
You're mad.
So how will we do it?
I've chosen a group of riders from among Peter's men who know the village well. They'll ride in and set the camp ablaze.
How will they get in? The village is full of enemies.
I know. That's why there'll be another group to create a distraction. We'll send another company down below the northern wall to make a mess in their trenches. That will get the Pragas riled up, and in the meantime, we'll burn down their camp.
That leaves us with one detail to work out. Who will go down below the walls? It's a suicide mission.
Probably me.
I'll do it.
Would you look at that? Take him as an example. But not you, Henry. I need you at the castle. Don't worry, Hinak will lead the charge. He's already preparing. I reckon he owes us a bit of sacrifice.
The mills of God, eh? And who will go with him?
Henry, Capon, I want you both on the ramparts. Lord Capon is the best marksman we have, after all. But each of you will choose 3 of your men who'll leave the fortress with the devil.
You want me and Henry to choose men to send to their certain death?
You're a commander, so act like one. We must slow them down at all costs.
In that case, please excuse me. I have to get ready.
We're done here anyway. To the task, gentlemen!
This won't end well.
Henry, come here.
Okay.
There's something else I want to discuss with you. We're still holding a prisoner from our last clash. Dry Devil will interrogate him. We need to find out where to focus our attack in the village.
What do you mean?
Where they store ammunition, where they keep food, whether or not they're building siege engines. The more we know, the more damage we can cause them. Get that information out of him at all costs.
Am I supposed to torture the prisoner?
I don't care what you do with him. I just want answers.
I'm on it.
May God be with you. going on?
How you
Shitty, to tell you. But you know what the best part? I reckon Mikesh will grumble. We'll take a swim.
I'm choosing. I won't lie.
All right, then. So you...
Aye.
All right.
I'm listening.
How's it going?
Don't worry. Oh, and Henry. I talked to Sam.
No, not by blood.
Your pa was a brave man.
Orders?
How's it going?
How do you think? Me and Yaroslav spent half our lives guarding. Now we're guarding another
I'm choosing.
I
want you to take...
Well, I might as well get a bit tipsy.
Oh, I reckon it'd be better if at least one of you goes in.
Say one from each team.
So shall we get to it? Commander?
How you did?
How could I? And today our fella...
I'm listening.
How are you?
Absolutely. I cannot stand any more of this fuck. If they want to fight us, I have Mishpoche in Kuttenberg.
Henry?
I need...
Well,
I didn't say you...
I'm just sending your pizzle. If you want me to...
All right.
We'll kick their...
That's 3 people for the raid.
Let's go and get...
Can we stop?
Hold your hop. He's one of those fuckers who crept in here before during the night. If we go too hard on him, he might kick the bucket. What will we...
We need to know more about how their siege camp is laid out, so our cavalry knows how to hit them.
Aye. It'd be useful to know where they've got their ammunition and if they're building any siege. So, we're agreed. Except, if you're going to shit yourself again like at Malashov, just remember, I'll be going out there in a while. And everything we find out...
My men are going out with you.
Oh, I'm glad we see it. Let's get... God save you, friend. Aye, look at that finery. You must be the richest man in this castle.
You're still in the mood for jokes. I know you lot are fucked.
Oh, come. I noticed you fellas are in the habit of taking stuff that doesn't belong to you. Seems like you've settled in nicely there.
Fuck all!
Look at me. Just tell us what we want to know.
All right. Our main camp is in the village. We have another one on the road to Raborsh, but that's just to keep control of the road, so no one can bring you supplies.
That's not enough. I need...
What?
How are your supplies holding out?
There's some in the barn, on the green, but there's no problem with supplies. Even if you took everything from us, we'd simply...
Aye. We can't slow...
How are your gunpowder and ammunition?
Ever since our ammunition store in the camp burned down, the situation has been dire. But there's a smithy in the village, though, and we can make new arrowheads.
Wouldn't it be...
How do you want to conquer our position? Do you have any...
All our trebuchets are in Prague. The lads would like to have them brought here, so they don't have to scale the walls with ladders, but that would take at least... So the captain ordered mantlets and ladders made. All the wood is carried into the smithy, and that's where the fellas...
Looks like the smithy's the place to hit.
Good. But I'm not done with you.
That's right, fella.
Let's talk about who's giving you orders. I'm not asking about your commander as a defender of this fortress. I'm asking as the son of parents killed by Markvart von Aulitz. I just want to know if he's all...
Markvart is alive, but wounded. Von Berghoff took off somewhere right after the negotiations.
Oh, he's not even
So
there?
who's giving you orders?
We have more than one commander. One of them you know for sure. That Frenchman, Brabant, was hand in glove with Markvart and von Berghoff. Now he's giving orders and acting like he grew up in Prague Castle.
Christ! Always knew that I hope the fellas run into him outside and chop his froggy balls off.
How badly?
I don't really know, but it's not good. The Sawbones practically doesn't leave his side, and he hasn't shown himself in...
Where did Otto...
How should I know? Back to his estate, I suppose.
All right. I think we have what we need.
I'll report to Zish. You go to the battlements and get ready. Get hold of the men who'll be...
Hey!
You better start. If I find out you've told me one word of a lie...
Alright, successful interrogation. They're up there, aren't they?
I'm sorry.
How many arrows do I have? I have quite a few arrows, actually. I think we'll be alright. I have no more food, though.
Still hurt.
Do you have any...
Haldor here.
Whatever arrows I can get, honestly. Getting all the food we can get as well. You know, I'm not going to be using a gun.
There's no point in putting it off any longer. Ready then?
I have everything I need.
That's so much
All right.
ammunition.
Before we start, let's go...
Agreed.
So, we have two groups ready. The infantry were chosen by us and will be under the Devil's command. They'll cause mayhem in the trenches beneath the wall.
Work for the devil.
Exactly. Burning, shouting, and all that. Try to provoke the Pragas, and as soon as they attack, the second group will set out from the fortress.
Cavalry.
In the confusion, they'll quickly ride through the camp in the village and set it on fire, before the Pragas know what's happened.
Sounds good. From the prisoner, we learned that they're storing stuff in the forge. So the rider...
Great. That'll make their...
And what will we be doing?
That's simple. We'll be raining down on the Pragas from above, trying to ensure that the devil and...
Finally, your hunting skills will come in handy.
You're right about that. Happy hunting. Get ready, men!
Let's get them, fellas! Let it rain death upon them! We have to keep them busy!
We're gonna shoot.
Useless! You're dead!
Jesus Christ, that was the most slowest load ever. What's happening?
Die, you swine! There they are! Careful not to hit their men! They're carrying torches! Now you mind, you bastard! Watch out! I can't aim! Look out! Enemy marksman on the right! Take them out! Quick! Keep them away from our men! Leave them alone! Take that! Watch out! Get him! Now I'll show you! Come on now! More and we can go home! Useless! I'm gonna shoot you! Die, you swine!
Ha ha! Bleeding like a stuck pig!
Die, you swine! It won't be much longer!
Oh, they're all getting up. Alright, they're sending fire to everything.
They've already sounded the alarm in a minute! They're lining up over there on the road on the right! Just a little longer!
Come on then!
Get down over there! There are Palestinians coming out of the village!
Help me! He wounded me badly.
Get them!
Drew blood! Yeah!
Let them have it!
Yeah, don't spare him! Tough shit, fucker! Drew blood! Yeah! Slice him up!
Ha ha! Bleeding like a stuck pig!
Come on!
Nice hit!
Them down! Get
Drew
them!
blood! Yeah!
Had enough!
Yeah,
No,
now
you
spare him! Ha ha! Bleeding like a stuck pig! Send my greetings to the devil! Nice hit!
Greetings, good work! Now's our chance! Keep them away from our men! Come on, we have to cut them down!
Oh, I hit him! Who did it?
It's on fire.
Hey! Hey! Back to the castle! Let them in! Quick!
They actually did it.
Devil, was it a success?
What? Can't you smell the ash in the air?
How did my men...
Well, they did well. At least now you know you can give the right orders to the right people.
How do you think the...
I'm sure they'll be more careful now, so I reckon.
How did the battle go? Down...
It was a bloodbath as all.
What? One of the Praggers?
Yeah, I think we were in Austria together. In Weikertslag.
Oh, wow.
We called him Wasp. A little hot-headed bastard. I have no idea how he ended up with the Praggers.
How so? He helped you?
No, but when he saw me, he hesitated. Just long enough for me to stab him in the throat.
Well then.
Now I get why they call you Devil. Those flames look like they're straight.
Well, we've done it. Oh, I can see you. Blending in.
The raid is over. It was a success. And most of the men came back alive.
I know. Good work, Henry. Go and get some rest. You deserve it.
What are we gonna do now?
There's nothing we can do but wait. I was hoping they'd realize by now there's no easy plunder here and leave. But it looks like we'll have to hold out a bit longer. We can't let them have that silver. We have to hope Jobst returns soon with his army. You did a good job with that prisoner. You got a lot of information. As long as they don't bring in catapults from Prague, we still have a chance. But if they do, we're fucked. That injury taken care of Markvart will help us. And if that idiotic Frenchman is in charge now, it's only a matter of time before they fuck up.
It's over.
For now. I'm starting to think there's no way out this time. How many more men have to die before this is really over? I'm fed up with this. I don't want to send anyone else to their death. But maybe it'll be Kurva.
I feel the same.
Aye. You know what? Let's not talk about it anymore. I'm going to get some rest. What else can you do in this?